Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Vinny Vid Productions video featuring BNSS 6951, Cousin Vinny. This is going to be the third part of a three-part series of unit trains on my layout. This is going to be a hopper train, a grain hopper train, 20 cars with power of 2 BNSF and a surprise foreign power. Also along the way, you're going to see some other little dupe ditties that I put in there, and then a very special surprise about a quarter of the way in. So, with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video and watch it until the end. Talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Okay guys and gals, sit back and enjoy this video. It's a bit longer than I expected, but we added a couple extra stuff in there. So sit back and let's watch our power lead Mobile Yard. You notice I did an overhead shot on that. One of the surprises I did in this video. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to keep doing that, but we'll see. Right, our power right now is going to go to the final turnout here. The conductor is going to get out, and he is going to align the turnout for us to back down the track, departure track number 2, and pick up our train to go to Ashford. And there goes our conductor. Excuse me. Our train now backs up, and as you can see in the overhead, we're going to hook up to our train, and we will get clearance and do our test and leave Mobile Yard. Across McDowell Road. If you guys want to check this out on Google, check out McDowell Road and North 19th Avenue, and you'll see exactly what is here. You'll see how accurate I tried to be when I did this layout. Anyhow, from here, we are going to cross over onto Main Line 1, and we will continue out to room number 2 and continue our journey through there. We have 20 3 and 4 bay hoppers on this train, and we'll see how it goes. I finally got those cars on the track, the KCS hoppers that I've been wanting for a long time. We get to room number 2, and I did do an overhead on this too, but I had to cut it short because my big sloppy feet got in the way. So yeah, so we had a little bit of fun with this. I mean, that's the whole thing about model railroading, is to have a bunch of fun. And I'll tell you, doing these last couple of videos that I've been doing, I've been having lots of fun on my layout. Really neglecting watching videos and stuff like that. But like I said, having a little bit of fun on my layout. I replaced the batteries in there, and it's working a lot better. I believe to be a pretty accurate scale speed right there. Now, this section of my layout is 13 feet long, and with a 20 car train and 3 locomotives up front, it takes the entire 13 feet. That's why I don't run more than 20 cars on my layout, because it just just doesn't look right with the head end being around 1 inch. Oh, look at that! Wow, looky there. Desert Rambler Hot Shot Williams to Phoenix coming through. All right. Oh, we're gonna check his speed too. Very cool, very cool. 36 miles per hour. And you know what? I think we'll go ahead and follow him right into Phoenix and then catch up with our freight train as when we can. And we're going through slightly north of Phoenix right here. And we'll be entering train room number 1. And we'll be entering the Phoenix Depot, which is no longer in existence. Well, it's not. The building is still there, but they do not use it as a train depot. But the structure that I have in my layout was built by John Tanzillo, or 3D built by John Tanzillo. And we're entering the arrival track for Amtrak. And again, we'll be crossing McDowell Road. Paramount Petroleum, which is not Paramount Petroleum anymore. And there is my lovely depot, which still needs to get painted and all that kind of good stuff. I've just been so busy running trains on my layout. I still need to get Gary Weiss's build. Anyhow, I guess now that our train arrives safely at the depot, we'll continue on and see where our hopper train is. Alright, catch our hopper train rounding the bend at North Phoenix / Glendale, and we'll soon be entering the Helix to start our journey up the Helix. Eventually I'm going to do this on that one wall there because I'm tired of looking through my layout and seeing my living room. Yeah, it's dark in my living room right now. I don't have any lights on there, but usually you can see my chair and stuff like that. So I want to put like a half a wall up over here, only because it's hard enough to do switching on this section of the layout because the engineer needs to sit on the outside and the conductor needs to be on the inside of the layout. So the engineer needs to see what he is doing. Hope that made sense. Anyhow, moving at scale speed through all these towns and stuff, so yeah, I love those KCS hoppers. And again, here we go, heading towards the Helix. Scale speed, it sure takes a long time for 20 cars to pass. But again, don't matter what kind of rolling stock I run up my Helix, what kind of locomotives I run up my Helix, I do not have any problems with it. Every once in a while I have a piece of rolling stock that screws up. Like I had one just the other day when I was doing this recording, one of the hoppers, a wheel set fell out of the truck while it was running. How that happened, I don't know. But anyhow, that's the only time I have problems in the Helix, is when something stupid like that happens. I have not touched the throttle here. Throttle's been in the same settings since it left Phoenix. So if that thing said 19 miles an hour, then that's what we're doing, 19 miles an hour. And these hoppers, believe it or not, I believe are a little bit heavier than the lumber chain that I ran earlier. I know it's boring watching the train go up the hills, but this is the fun part for me, to watch it just chug up that hill, you know. Sorry for all that camera moving, guys. By the way, I'm doing this voiceover stuff. Apparently, this new Vegas Pro 15 has a little microphone down the bottom, and I can record, do another track with the recording. So now I just need to figure out how to use a real microphone because I think my voice sounds kind of hollowy or echoey or something like that. Also, if you guys notice, I'm trying to give you different shots of my layout so you get an idea of pretty much how the entire layout looks. Actually, my camera right now is mounted on where the two lumber facilities are. As soon as it comes out of train room 1, on that table is where my camera is sitting right now. It's been quite a while since I've had that Norfolk Southern on the rails. It's been in my storage box for quite a long time. Now I have both of my Norfolk Southerns running. I probably will do another consist of BNSF, and also I think I showed you guys that I do have now an SD-78 from Union Pacific livery. So I will be running that in consist here also. And I have not seen, well, I don't think I've seen it, or don't remember if I've seen a BNSF consist with a UP tower in the consist. So I don't know if that would be so difficult. But hey, you know what? It's my railroad. Okay. Again, my camera is still on that other table. I'm shooting across the room right now. Basically is what I'm doing. That train right now is 13 feet from where the camera is. And you can see the window. That's in my living room. This is probably the most completed scene I have on my layout. The road to the left is US 60 or Grand Avenue or Helix Wickenberg Highway. And it is the beginning of Morristown, Arizona. That's about 10 miles south of Wickenberg. And the bridge that we're going across right now, that is also about 10 miles north of where this location is. But always bound by room. So, but that is the Hacienda River that we are going over. Most of the time it's pretty dry, except when we have heavy rains and it starts to flow. This is the Old Town Wickenberg, and those buildings are actually supposed to be in the front of the track, but I decided I'm going to put it in the back of the track, only because I want to see the trains. There is a passing siding there, and it would be cool to see them meet. So I'm actually going to move the track out to that first red line. That'll be the track that the train is on right now, and then the siding will be right next to that, and then I'll have a road in between there. Alright, this point here, this train is still in notch 8 right now because this is the beginning of the second 2% grade. And we'll be pulling this grade all the way up to summit. And in fact, it will also be changing to a 0.5% more when we get further along the track. A lot of these cars right here are not to NMRA standards. I have not weighted or checked the weight on any of these cars, so I have no clue if they are within standards or not. Now this is a shot you guys never seen. You always see me do this shot from the bridge in front of it, through the towers of the bridge. I decided to put the camera up on the top and catch it coming through this little gorge right here. The mountains on the backdrop are foam covered with paint and then some real dirt. And again, we're still pulling a 2% grade right here. So our locomotives are struggling to get this 20-car train up the hill. All the locomotives involved in this are all Kato locomotives, all equipped with Digitrack decoders. Unfortunately, none of them have sound. One of these days I'll get one of those Katos with sound. Well, this train at this speed is pretty much how long it would take to run this layout. Now this view right here, I have not done this view since I installed the track the train is on right now. And that was part of a video that I did, Flex Track on Curves. And that's when I installed this track. So this is the first time I'm taking a video of the train actually running on it at this angle. And also at this point here, right where the KCS cars are, the grade changes by 0.5% higher. So right here the grade is 2.5%. And right there at the beginning of the bridge where the train is right now, that is summit. And that is almost 2 feet above my lower level. That is, they are crossing right now is called Helix Canyon. As our train enters, Ashport Sabre Missy will be going into track 2 of the holding yard, and this train will be carrying on to Williams Junction to hook up the BNSF transcontinental line, heading towards Winslow, Arizona, and points further east. Well, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. As always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951